Hello everyone, welcome back. So we are going to create a simple example to see how the runnable interface is working with the help of Lambda expression, also how it is working with the help of Java 8 Lambdas. Okay, let's create a new package. Under the future I can okay, let me put it as a name as Lambdas. Okay, I'm creating a new class here. mm, runnable runnable lambda example, and I need to have a main method. Okay, finish. Okay, so we always start with the before. So how the thread has been created and how it is running prior to Java 8. Okay, so we all know how to create a thread, right? So you need to use runnable and is thread 1 equal and new runnable, it will implement the run method. Okay, so here this is the thread number 1. Let me put some sysO here. So this is called thread 1. Okay, so I have a thread now which can be start. Okay, so how we are going to start a thread? So you need to create a new thread dot start. Start. But here you need to specify which thread you are going to start. I'm going to start the T1. Okay, let's run and see. Run as a Java application. See, the thread 1 is running now, right? Okay, let's see how we are going to implement the same in Java 8. Okay, let me try after. After means it's a Java 8. Okay, so I'm going to create a runnable and I'm going to name it as a thread number 2. So we all know the syntax for the Lambda expression. It's the first open and close brackets indicates the inputs. We don't have any inputs here, so I'm just keep it as empty, and the hyphen and the greater than symbol, which is the token and the implementation part. Okay, so here you need to have another brackets. Since I'm going to have the only one line of system.out.println, I don't need this. Okay, but it will work even if you have. Well, let's try that. What is wrong? Okay, so and I'm going to message as a thread number 2. Okay, thread number 2. Okay, sorry, it is not this simple. It has to be a open and close parenthesis. Okay, so just give me time. System.out.println, and this is going to be thread 2. Okay, so the syntax is the, as I said, the open and close parenthesis and the hyphen and the greater than symbol and the curly braces. Open and close braces. Sorry, it was my mistake. I put it as a open and close brackets again, but it is a parenthesis. Okay, so now I have a thread 2. So let's see how we are going to run this. I'm going to create another thread which will run the thread number 2. Okay, it is wrong. I should have put it here to next. Okay, so I have thread number 2 here which is ready to execute or run. Let me run this. Right click and run as a save application. See, now the thread 1 and 2 is running. Correct? Okay, let's create another thread which will contain multiple lines because this has only one line, right? So let me copy the same thing and let's put it as a thread number 3, and I have thread number 3. copy the line, Control C. So thread number 3, and this is thread number 3.1, which is subversion. Okay, so same way I'm going to start the thread. So here I'm going to start the thread number, sorry, I'm going to start the thread number 3 here. Let's run and see how it is running and the outcome. See, thread 1 is started, and thread 2 and thread 3 and 3.1. Okay, so this is our traditional way of thread creation, and this is our lambda expression, right? Okay, so I created a thread with the help of Runnable. Okay, so how we are going to create a thread with the help of new thread? Okay, like what I mean to say is, instead of this T1, you can create a new runnable inside the thread itself. Correct, right? Let's try that also. There are a lot of ways to create a thread, right? So I'm going to create a new thread. Inside the thread, I'm going to create a new runnable. Okay, here it will implement. Let's put a SOP here. So this is going to be thread number 4. Okay, and start, and you need to start the thread. Okay, so now I have another thread here which has the thread number 4. So let's right click and run and see what is the impact. See, now I have a thread 1, 3, 3.1, 2 and 4. All the thread has been executed, and this is using traditional method. Let's try to implement this same in lambda expression. Let's try that. So new thread. Okay, and new thread. So what is our syntax? Starts with the open and close parenthesis, which holds the input. I don't have any inputs here, so I'm keep it as empty, and the token. Okay, and you need to open the open and close parenthesis. Okay, you need to open and close parenthesis. Wait, it's not coming, but it is not always needed, right? The reason is I'm going to keep only one line, so I don't need the open and close parenthesis. Let me paste here, and it is thread number 5. So if you take a look at this particular line, new thread, inside the thread I have a lambda expression, the input and the syntax and the system.out.println thread 5, and I need to start this. Now run this. Thread 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3.1 and 5, everything got executed, right? So what will happen? So if you want to put multiple lines here, correct, right? So what do you want to do? You need the open and close parenthesis, and you need to have another. Okay, it's supposed to be here. Okay, let's format it. Okay, so new thread, when when I need multiple lines of code inside a block, you need to open the close and open and close parentheses. Okay, if you need only one line, you don't have to be, just simple SOP is enough. You don't need the open and curly braces. So now run this. So everything got executed. So this is how the lambda will help us to create a thread, right? So let's see the next example, which will use another functional interface comparator. Let's see how it is going to work.